Hello, welcome to the Tombstone High School Yellow Jacket 2020 to 2021 Dress Code Fashion Show, sponsored by the Tombstone High School JRTC. We are going to be referencing it off of our agenda, so if our wonderful hand would open it up. On the page it will say in bold letters the dress code, and if you flip the page over it'll have more of the dress code. Also, for this, even though we will be online, it does still apply.
Our first dress code rule is that there should be no activity of any kind regarding illegal substances at school. Examples of this would be weed, any sort of medication which is not registered with the school, such as aspirin or ibuprofen, or any sort of vape. Our second dress code rule is that any form of weapon is not allowed on campus. Your obvious would be a knife. However, chains and hammers can also be used as weapons. There should be no equipment brought to school that could be used as a weapon unless you have a class or club that requires it. Our third dress code rule is no gang representation. This includes bandanas, gang colors, one-pant roll-ups, or do-rags. Our fourth dress code rule is no shorts that have a 4-inch seam or skirts that have an 8-inch seam. Anything smaller is considered inappropriate and should not be worn to school. Our fifth dress code rule is no hats should be worn backwards. Our sixth dress code rule is you are not allowed to wear sunglasses indoors. You are allowed to bring sunglasses to school, just not wear them indoors. Our seventh dress code rule is that for male and females, no shoulder straps smaller than 2 inches should be worn. Spaghetti straps are also not allowed, and sagging or rips in the jeans any larger than the ones shown in this video are not allowed to be worn either. The showing of any underwear or stomach is also prohibited. Our eighth dress code rule is that no legging, jeggings, or any other ultra-tight pants that expose private areas are allowed to be worn to school. Our 10th dress code rule is that there should be no PDA between any two people. This would include hand-holding and hugging. However, because these two are both sisters and live in the same house, it is allowed. Our 11th dress code rule is that masks must be worn a certain way. Masks should cover the nose and mouth. Chris is an example of what not to do. And if you are wearing a face shield, masks must also still be worn properly underneath them. Thank you all for watching the video, and I hope you've learned something new. If you have any questions regarding the dress code, feel free to use the agenda as a reference or contact a member of staff for any extra information. Because of COVID, any student participating in any online class and family members who may appear on camera are also required to follow these dress code rules. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and remember to respect yourself, respect others, and respect property.